Hello again everybody, it is that time once again to look at the top 50 selling football shirts on eBay. This time it is the month of August, and as always the rules are simple. We're going to find 50 separate teams and clubs, and we're going to, based on auctions only, find what were the highest selling shirts. And hopefully we find some shirts that are both unique, cool, and maybe new to all of us. So we'll start in 50th and 50th and work our way up to top as it makes sense to do so. And in 50th place we have Forest Green Rovers, and it's their goalkeeper shirt from the current season, really. It is the Sea Shepherd inspired one, which is similar to their third shirt, so that's the reason why I'm saying it is this season's. It's their pink one. I think last month we had their turquoise one on this particular list, so they do seem to sell quite highly, these shirts. Now this one had 8 bids, 8 people interested, and it sold for £225 is where we are starting. Now we have an original Stockport 993 Wembley match issue shirt, second half shirt with Chris Beaumont on this one. Now it is clearly a very 90s styling with that sort of pattern running on the front. One person was interested in this, and £245 they decided to spend. Now we have a Watford Musa Sissoko match worn shirt. It's their away shirt from 2021-2022, Kelme inspired with that quite interesting design. Again, we only had one bid on this one. £250 was spent. Now we have a Paolo Maldini match issued Champions League final 2005 shirt. If we are to believe that this is one of the match issued shirts from that famous victory for Liverpool, of course not for AC Milan, then yes, I don't think I'd be the person buying it off eBay though. But one person decided that was enough, and it's possibly maybe a Liverpool fan, because I think any AC Milan fans would want to sort of forget that match ever existed. £250 also spent on that one. And we have a Feyenoord Rotterdam 87, 88, 89 Hummel home football shirt, large mint Holland. So it is that sort of period where the Dutch football was very, very popular and very, very good. It has a very, very iconic styling, and again, Hummel from that period, really, really good designs. This one had 32 bids, a lot of interest, £255. I think that's quite a decent purchase size, to be honest. Now we have the worst photograph ever taken by anybody. It's a Wolverhampton Wanderers Wolves match worn player issue football shirt from 90 to 92. This one is, again, sort of that period of time from the 90s where there's a lot of interest from football fans. 23 bids came in and £255. Now we have a Cambridge United match-worn signed Liam Hughes away shirt from 2014-2015 with their Skrill Premier League patches on there, so it shows that they were quite far down the football pyramid. 24 bids came in this one, quite a lot of interest for a lower league team. £256 was spent. Rare original Huddersfield Town 93-94 away shirt, medium, very good condition, Super League manufactured. Again, another 90s shirt with this lovely sort of yellow and blue combination there with the vertical stripes of a sort. 14 bids came in and £260 spent on that one. Now we have a team that I'd never heard of before in my life. It's one of the first few we've ever seen on this eBay one. It's ACD Castel di Sangro. 97-98 away shirt, extra large, original. I can't imagine too many fakes of this team floating around. Vintage football shirt. Now again, I'd never heard of this team before. Quite an interesting design, quite like the collar. 32 bids came in, £265 spent. Football shirt, PSG, a team I have heard. Shirt Maglia Mayo Tricot 82 long sleeve. So it's from the 80s period there. Very, very popular one before PSG became the behemoth that they now are. 18 bids came in. £266 spent on that one. Now we have a Southend United football shirt. It's their home shirt from 89-90. Maybe would have mentioned that in description. I really like this one again. It has that blue and yellow combination, that sort of Chelsea combination of colours there. Plus I quite like the diagonal striping on the front. 46 bids came in and £270 was spent on that one. Now we have a Coventry City match worn football shirt, Gustavo Hamer. This season, all the way back in, all the way back, September, and it was versus Birmingham City. So it's a goalkeeper shirt. Coventry have had some pretty interesting ones recently, specifically the Hummel ones. This one had 20 bids on it and sold for £270 there. Ultra rare 80-84 Ajax Le Coq Sportif men's home football shirt, beating out their sort of Dutch Feyenoord fans there, their rivals. This one has a very, very old styling with that sort of old Ajax crest centralised there. 19 bids came in, £285 for that one. FC Barcelona 2003-2005 away shirt, size large, Ronaldinho. This is the one that I grew up watching when you started getting into those Chelsea Barcelona Champions League sort of battles that they once had. I must admit, I do quite like this shirt, even though I didn't really like the team, but kind of like the players. Love-hate relationship with that one going on. 31 bids came in, £300 spent on that one. Rare collectible 86-87 Brighton Hove Albion football shirt, Adidas Nobo. So this has got this interesting sort of white stripes going across there, sort of like an Adidas thing going on there. This one is another very popular one. Brighton seem to do quite well with the vintage stuff. 8 bids came in, £312 spent on that one. Ipswich Town retro football shirt, rare red version, good condition, match prepared. Another team that does well with the vintage stuff. This time it's the 86-87 away shirt. Of course, it's the red one, sort of similar to the blue one, just different colour scheme. Not too bad. Don't hate this one, but you know, I've always not liked the fact that the sort of crest looks maybe too high up. Maybe it's just the way it's sort of hanging on the hanger there. 16 bids came in, £320 spent. Match 1 Chile football shirt, 1998 away shirt, I believe. Now it's got this quite interesting design on the front, but then you realise that's actually just the Reebok logo there. But I suppose Reebok haven't been in football for quite a while now, so it's you know, understandable that people might just think it's part of the design itself, which I suppose it technically is. 31 bids came in, £320. I quite like that shirt. Large 42-inch original 83 through 87 Umbro Sheffield United shirt, excellent. Does look in excellent condition, I'll give them that, to be honest. And there's your typical red and white shirt there. It's hard to differentiate between those sort of teams that wear all the same stuff, to be honest. 11 bids came in, £327 on that one. 32nd place, we have a Walsall Match 1 shirt. It's their third shirt from 2010-2011. I think quite a lesser known shirt, quite a rarer one. And this one had 13 bids came in, £330 on that one there. Now we have a Celtic FC signed Match 1 / issue shirt, Scott Brown number 8, and this is one of their luminous efforts from 2015-2016. It's their third shirt from New Balance there. This one had 15 bids and £340 spent on it. Now we have a 2002 Brazil away match shirt with Lucio number 3 on the World Cup. Brazil short sleeves. I don't think anybody needs to remember what happened when they were wearing that shirt. Very, very popular, of course, Brazil in that period. Very, very iconic players just throughout their entire squad. Just powerful players. 6 bids came in and £340 spent on that one. Now we have a vintage 1996 South Korean national team football shirt, soccer jersey, Rapido Rare. Not familiar with Rapido as a manufacturer, and I don't think we've ever seen any South Korean shirts on this list before. Does look like quite a blocky shirt there. It's very square, isn't it? Maybe it's just the way it's been folded, but it looks kind of large on the large size anyway. 40 bids came on this one, £343 on this quite unique shirt there. Now we have an England match worn player issue football shirt, top 1980s signed Manchester United. Maybe it's just the Manchester United player that was wearing it or signed it. Who knows? So this is the 1988 home shirt. I think it is anyway. And it is signed by who knows? No idea. 33 bids came in. £360 for that particular one there. Arsenal, I'm filming this on the day that they just beat us in the Premier League, so that's good. Arsenal signed shirt 2005-2006 with a certificate of authentication signed by entire squad, 29, brand new with tags. It's probably one of their most famous, most recent shirts at the very least. I actually quite like this shade of red, even though it's not really much of a red anymore. I do like the gold, the Highbury shirt. And there's a lot of signatures on the front of there. Sometimes signatures, though, do drop the value. Sometimes. Anyway, 2 bids came in, £360 spent on that one. Now we have a Wales shirt, 1980-84 Wales Adidas home match-worn football shirt with a number 15 on there. It's just a nice, clean effort from Wales there. Decent design. 7 bids came in, £360. Now then, we have a vintage AFC Bournemouth match winner home football shirt, 93-94 season with a medium size. And it's got the Fritzl sponsor on the front. And it's got that interesting design, which almost looks like it's a mountainscape there. 19 bids came in, £362 for the vintage effort there. 24, we have a Manchester City FC vintage 1990s replica shirt by Umbro, large, unworn replicate. So from what I can see from the not great photographs, I think it's the 91 through 93 home shirt. That's what I'm going to go for. Brand new with tags. This is interesting, but it still has the bag, which I throw those away. 13 bids came in, and they spent £400 on that one there. How about it, eh? Juventus Match 1 Kappa shirt from 89 through 90, rare Italia camiseta. Few stains on the front of this one, but other than that, it looks like it's in okay condition. 29 bids came in and £409 spent on the classic Juventus. Now I have a shirt, Football France Match 1 Adidas Vintage Jose Touré. I believe this is the 86 home shirt, I think, with that sort of additional stripe running down the sleeves there. Looks like it's quite a large shirt. Touré, you are a big boy. Anyway, 11 bids came in and £410 was spent. Now we have a vintage Stoke City home football shirt, 87 through 89, Match 1 original extra large man. I'm not really familiar with that crest, I don't think I've seen that Stoke crest before. Again, another red and white shirt there, quite cool. 29 bids came in, £410 spent. Now we have a very shirt that's very popular, vintage 1988 Holland national team football shirt, soccer jersey Adidas Ipswich. It's the Ipswich template, that's what it's called. Everyone knows this shirt. 3 bids, £414 spent on that one. Newcastle United Match 1 player issue football shirt, question mark. Top goalkeeper, 1993. So it's that Newcastle period where the goalkeeper shirts were quite jazzy and fancy. 14 bids came in and £418 spent on that one. Now we have a vintage Match 1 Reading FC 92-93 away kit extra large. Again, another Reading crest. I'm not familiar with those colours, but it's an interesting design. Quite a simple one, but I quite like it. Blue and yellow again. 17 bids, £430 and 90 pennies on this one. Rare match issued /1, number 10, Northern Ireland 82-84 home shirt, Adidas medium. It's got that sort of shiny sort of vertical stripe effect written on there. Pretty typical shirt. 31 bids, £445. Now we have a football shirt, extra large, men's Benfica. Maybe mention it was home in 2014-15. Maybe mention that there's some signatures on the front of there. I presume it's some of the players. Who knows? Anyway, one person decided to take a punt on this and they spent £450 on that one. So, fair enough. Aston Villa match issued Match 1 jersey 90-92 away large. So during this period, Aston Villa had some really, really nice designs that were released. This is just another one of those that I think Umbro this time, not necessarily Hummel. And it had 19 bids and it was £460 spent. So not too bad there. 1986-1988 Charlton Athletic home shirt. No sponsors on this one. Kind of reminds me of a Danish national team shirt. Anyway, 8 bids came through. £466 and 78 pence spent. In 13th, we have another popular shirt. It's a vintage Hull City football shirt. It is the 92-93 version, this one. One of the 2 crazy tiger patterns that were released in the early 90s. 34 bids came in. £482 and 14 pence. In 12th, we have the Leeds United Centurion shirt with book and authentication, number 408 out of 1919. This is a shirt we see on this list many, many times. Looks like it's still brand new with tags on as all of the stuff that was presented when it was originally bought. 9 bids in and £487, so definitely a bit of profit on that one there. In 11th, just missing out on the top 10, is the Wrexham AFC brand new tags blue away kit 2XL Ryan Reynolds. So it's their current away shirt, and I thought, why is this 2XL selling? And I thought, probably going to America, isn't it? It's quite naughty, that, isn't it, really? 1 bid came in, £500. Still making the Amazon money, I suppose, there. And top 10, 94-95 Ireland home match shirt, number 9, long sleeved, another shiny effort there. Typical Ireland shirt, 23 bids, £510. Now we have a signed QPR shirt. It's their 2002-2003 third shirt, I think, signed by possibly, again, some squad players there. I don't dislike this shirt. I quite like it. It's simple. Not too bad. 26 bids came in. £540 there for a shirt that I'm not familiar with. Never seen before. Vintage 87-88 Middlesbrough football shirt. Large with the number 6 on. What the Dickens on the front of this one. There we go. Very, very popular. I think we've seen this one possibly also. Maybe the away one. I think that was the same but a different colour. 36 bids. £561 and 82 pence. What a random number that is. 7th place, we have a Motherwell original Match 1 football shirt from 87-89, large men's 42-44. I think it's more of an extra large, to be honest. With the Ian Skelly sponsor on the front of that one. 36 bids, £755 for that Motherwell shirt there. Now we have a Chelsea Umbro 87-88 away football shirt in red. Hang on a minute, what is this crazy world? No, Chelsea have worn red before as a sort of main body colour of a shirt. Yes, we see it sometimes like on the home shirt with the trims, but we have worn red before, and yes, it's not one of our traditional colours, and to be honest, if it was to be released next season, I don't know if that would be met with too much positivity. I'd be a bit hesitant, but from a historical point of view, rather interesting. So this one ended up having 28 bids and sold for £815. A lot of money. In 5th place, Norwich original football shirt, great used condition, large. Again, it's another one of those Hummel ones from the period of 86-87 home there. I love the chevrons running down the sleeves there. Green and yellow works quite nicely. 14 bids, £948.88, almost 1,000. Are we going to reach 1,000? 93-94 Spurs, Tottenham player, match issue away shirt, Umbro number 18, Jason Cundy. Didn't realise he played for Spurs. What a shame. This one, yellow, Spurs. Yeah, fine, whatever. 43 bids came in. £953, sorry. Not quite 1,000 yet. Top 3. Vintage Rare, Puma Atletico Madrid, football shirt, jersey, tricot, maglia, camiseta. Now this one is an interesting one because it's a 93-94 pre-season shirt when they went to Mexico and they had to change their sponsor to Herdez, which I think was some sort of sauce, probably part of some sort of contractual reasons because it's promoting Mexico. So this one is a rare shirt. 2 bids came in. £1,020. So there we go, we broke the 1,000 mark. Top 2. Player issue shirt, Liverpool Cup Final 95, Adidas Rare Vintage, LLC Carlsberg. Not quite Carlsberg. This is obviously another one of those popular Liverpool shirts from the 90s there. Not my favourite Liverpool designs, but I understand why it's very popular, especially with that association with the final there. 31 bids came in and £1,560. That's a bit of a jump up. But who could it possibly be number 1? Oh, would you look at that? It's Manchester United. Manchester United 2021-22 match/player issue red home number 7 football shirt size 6. So this is prepared and issued to Manchester United players to be worn at a youth level. So this isn't one of the first teams, it's one of the youth level, hence the reason why there is just a number on there. Like a lot of, I think probably most youth teams, they don't have the names on, probably just to give them some sort of ego. I suppose it's just a way to quickly recycle the shirts, I guess, as well. This one had 32 bids and sold for £1,800 there for a youth team match worn or / match issued shirt. It's probably more than what most of the first team players would sell for. I guess it's because it's the number 7. But that is it. That is the list. The top 50 has spoken for the month of October. We haven't got crazy ones at the top there, but we've got a good selection. New teams in there, some interesting designs. Personally, the one I choose, of course, would be the Chelsea one, just to be able to say, look, I have a red Chelsea shirt and show that one off. But let me know which shirts there you think are quite cool, interesting, overvalued, undervalued, or possibly even got the wrong detailing on. Because this time I've gone a little bit lazy with the format. I thought I would just take screenshots because it did take me quite a long time to create those other graphics this way. Hopefully it's a little bit easier, and I suppose you can see genuinely that it was an eBay listing. So that is it. That is the end of this video. As always, thank you for watching my stuff. Hope you have a great week coming up ahead. And I've got something really special for you, the viewer, on Friday. There's something that you can get involved with, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. See you in the next video. Goodbye.